Need to find common stats in Google Analytics 4, but you have no idea where to look? Watch this video. For marketing analytics tips, follow for more. Google's switching us over to their new platform, Google Analytics 4, which has some good things, but can be extremely confusing if you're used to the old way. Here's how to find some common stats inside of Google Analytics 4. The Google Analytics 4 homepage for your website look like this. This Insights tab will include commonly searched for questions and the answers to them. For example, if you need to know how many users you had last week, you can simply click on this and it will show you that you had 116. But if you need more, let's go deeper. Hovering over the left-hand side, you're going to get this reports option. This is where more of the common options are going to be. Google moved to Analytics 4 is because they wanted you to make custom reports. That's effortful though, so let's use some of their baked-in reports that they've carried over from Universal Analytics. On the left-hand side, you're going to see 4 major options. We have acquisition, engagement, monetization, and retention. Below that, you're also going to have your demographics and your tech panels. Your acquisition menu is going to have reports about where people come from to get to your site. This is going to help you understand if people are coming to your site from Facebook or from Google search or from an ad. The engagement panel is going to show you reports on how people are using your site. This is where you can find individual reports on how different pages on your website are actually performing. Monetization is really going to be there for e-commerce sites. If you have an e-commerce site, this should be trying to auto-populate in purchase data. The retention menu is going to show you how people are coming back to your site. The demographics tab is going to tell you about the type of people who are using your site. The tech tab is going to tell you about what kind of devices people are using and at what screen sizes. You're most likely going to be interested in the engagement menu, so let's click into the overview. This is the engagement overview panel. The report's going to try and show you some high-level items right here at the top. Initially, you can see average engagement time. This is over your window of time, which you can change here in the upper right. If you scroll down, you can see how many page views you got. They want to be able to break down individual actions across multiple platforms and aggregate them. The next logical step is views by page. This is probably going to be the most useful click here. It's going to tell you about interactions via pages. So let's click this view pages button. Finally, we're learning information about each of our pages. We have the page titles, the number of views over the period of time, how many times each user viewed that page, how long they spent on that page, scrolling to the right, how long they spent on that page, and if that page generated any conversions. One thing you might notice is missing is bounce rate. Bounce rate was a metric of how many people viewed one page on your site and then left. It's still there, they just changed the name of it. They're now using this terminology called engaged session. If you want to figure out your old bounce rate, you simply take this 0.81, reverse it out of 100, so we have a bounce rate of 19. If you want to know where any other stats are in Google Analytics 4, just drop a comment and I'll let you know where they're at.